My first season back at Chelsea in management has been a crazy season for many reasons. The challenges I knew coming into this job at the start of the year to achieve Champions League football for next season gave me lots of positive feeling for how we can go forward from here. There were some tough moments along the way. I was very upset after the final because I know what it means to Chelsea to try and win the FA Cup final. But I think the real feeling I come through is a positive one that I'm back managing the club that I love.
무언가를 기다리고 있는 램파드, 조금 긴장되어 보입니다. 1996년 이곳에 도착한 이 소녀는 말도 안 되는 업적들을 세우며 첼시를 세계 최정상에 올렸습니다. 선수가 아닌 감독으로 돌아온 한 소년의 이야기, 프랭크 램파드 레전드의 기환 1화입니다. 기자회견장에서 공식적으로 첼시의 감독이 되었음을 밝히는 램파드.
When I came back with Derby, it was surreal to have a moment as an opposition manager, but to have the support I had from the fans, it was incredible and it was emotional. I don't want to proclaim we're going to do this and we're going to do that, but in my instinct to come into this job, and I think the instinct of Chelsea from above will always be that we are competitive and we start the season wanting to win.
눈은 예전 그 선수의 눈 그대로지만 머리숱은 많이 적어졌. 당시 첼시는 선수단의 화합과 리빌딩이 우선시되어야 하는 상황이었기에 램파드의 역할이 매우 중요했습니다.
Personally, as Frank being, a role model for me and kind of in my position and being a goal scoring midfielder, what an opportunity to learn and to grow under Frank.
I played with the boss 2 seasons and it was different times. Now he's our manager. Obviously his passion, him and his staff, all of them, they are Chelsea people. They love the club. We know that we have a big challenge for all of us.
그리고 시작되는 공식적인 첫 경기.
Pre-season, taking 2 trips the first to Dublin and then to Japan, gave us the opportunity to start working properly with the team. And I think what I wanted to do and what we did as staff in Dublin was focus a lot on the physical side of pre-season.
Learning from him day in, day out, speaking to him, being at Chelsea from a young age, he was my idol growing up.
Where we had quite a mixed group of players, some not returning, some returning halfway through that trip. It wasn't time to get too tactical. There were a few messages in there, but it was more about running.
1승 1무를 기록하고 첼시는 일본 일정을 위해 비행기에 오릅니다.
By the time we then travelled to Japan, it was kind of stage 2 where we wanted to start working a little bit more on team shape, how we work on and off the ball in the team and what things that I want to see from the players in terms of our patterns of play.
He's done a great job at Derby. He's come back here now and hopefully can kind of not bring back the glory days because this club has always been winning things, but I think just bring back that kind of feeling of what it means to put on a Chelsea shirt.
There were things for me that I felt I had to get right. Can we switch the ball with more speed so we attack one side and have the capabilities to attack the other? And can we win the ball back higher up the pitch as a collective unit with a real work ethic? You cannot say that in one pre-season you can affect everything that you want to.
3경기에서 승리가 한 번뿐인 상황. 다음 경기는 바르셀로나입니다.
My overall feeling about how pre-season had gone was probably pretty good because of the game we played against Barcelona, where we showed a real work ethic off the ball and made it difficult for Barcelona. But there's a long way to go because it does take time, that stuff. There is a progression and that takes a bit of time.
이어 다음 경기들에서도 2승 1패를 기록하면서 프리시즌을 마무리합니다.
Yes, he can. Chelsea back into the game. Mason Mount picks out the corner. Pedro, I don't believe it.
이제부터 진짜 시작입니다. 첼시 리그의 첫 번째 상대는 맨체스터 유나이티드. 경험이 많지 않은 램파드 감독이 과연 이 상황을 잘 헤쳐나갈 수 있을까요?
A very proud moment. Spoke about being proud to take this job on. When you actually walk out with a team for the first time in a game that means something, when it's somewhere like Old Trafford, which is obviously such a great stadium. It felt great for me, but coming into the first game, you always know that day one can be very difficult, but for whatever reason, the result can be tough to get.
경기 결과는 4대0. 첼시의 조직력이 완성되기엔 아직 멀어 보입니다.
Tough result to take. I felt over the course of the season could be a game where I would hopefully look back on and feel like we've come a long way, because I could see a lot of good things and good points. And even though it was the full starts for Tammy and Mason within that group alongside the players, and we're trying to implement different ideas to the year before, I saw a lot of good things that made me very happy, even though I was obviously disappointed with the result.
리그 외에도 첼시는 슈퍼컵을 병행해야 했습니다.
Again, it was a defeat on penalties. The team really showed me something about them. I saw a character in the team that night, and it made me understand the way the team really dug in and wanted to win and kept running to the last minute of extra time.
And he's rolled it in! All square again! Saved by the feet of Adrian!
승부차기에 밀려 패배하는 첼시. 시즌 초반 분위기가 좋지 않습니다. 결국 초보 감독은 한계가 있는 걸까요?
The game overtook me, and I was obviously very focused on trying to win it. I become so focused on my work, and the game in front of me was the only thing that I could really care about. If I come back to the bridge and it becomes a bit of an incredible atmosphere, which it was, I want it to be 3 points. But I appreciated the atmosphere. The worst part of that first week and the first 3 games for me were the second half against Leicester. We were really open.
레스터전에서 마운트 선수의 데뷔골이 터지긴 했지만 결국 아직까지 승리가 없다는 사실에 대해선 비판을 받을 수밖에 없는 상황.
Be a little bit tougher. We need to be resilient. If a game turns, we need to be strong to do it, because those are the sort of attributes to get you wins. Then I don't want to stand here every week and talk about good performances, good 20-minute periods in games. I want to stand here and talk about winning games. So that's certainly the big challenge for all of us, and we'll do everything. We'll do everything to get there.
이제 램파드는 이 상황을 어떻게 벗어날까요? 프랭크 램파드, 레전드의 기원 1화는 여기까지입니다. 다음 영상도 빠르게 제작하여 돌아오겠습니다. 감사합니다.